morning everyone, welcome back to Tada HQ and our So It's Christmas 12 days of gift giving ideas. So today I'm going to talk you through how to create perfect buttonholes. And the two products that I am going to be showing you are the Craft Smart Fray Stop and the Birch buttonhole cutter. And with these two tools you can create perfectly cut buttonholes every time. So this is a Tea Party sample bodice that I've sewn just to show you how to do it. So the first thing you do is you put just a few dots of the Fray Stop on your buttonholes. So I've sewn these buttonholes with my machine, and then you just put a few dots, oops, that was a bit much, of the Fray Stop on there and just dab it along. So basically the Fray Stop is just a flexible fabric glue. So once it's on there, it's not going to make your buttonhole stiff, and it washes fine, but it's just going to stop it from fraying. So once you've put it on, just leave it to dry for a little bit. The other thing that you can use Fray Stop for is when you're doing your overlocking, to keep the ends of your overlocking threads from fraying, so that they will not fraying, so they don't unravel. So you can pop a little bit of this on the end to do that as well. So once you've given it a little bit of time to dry, stick your buttonhole cutter in, and you want to just lay it on and check that you're not touching the threads on this side, and then roll it over and make sure you're not touching the threads on that side. If you cut your threads, your whole buttonhole's going to come apart. So once you've got it in the right position, hold it up vertical and just push on the top gently. Then move a little further down the buttonhole and do the same thing again. Up vertical and then push gently on it. And keep going until you get to the end of your buttonhole. So as you can see, doing it this way, there's no risk of accidentally slicing through the end of your buttonhole like you have when you do it with a seam ripper. So once you've done that, you can see that you've got a perfectly cut buttonhole. There's no fraying happening there. It's straight, it's not sliced into the threads, it's just perfectly done. So I'll do the other two just so you can see that it's also really quick as well, much quicker and more accurate than doing it with a seam ripper. So Fray Stop's on. While that's drying, I'm just going to remind you to download your wish list from the Tada website, so you can start marking off the goodies that you want for Christmas. Leave it in a subtle place for your loved ones to find, and also upload your wish list on the last day of our 12 days of gift ideas. Upload it to the Facebook page, and we'll be choosing some winners that will win the goodies on their wish list. So that's had some time to dry now, so I'm just going to cut these ones like I did before. So lining it up so it's not touching the threads, move it vertical, and then just push down gently on the top. Alright, so as you can see, it's pretty quick and pretty easy to do, and now all of my buttonholes are cut. Now I'm going to show you the way that I like to line up the back of the bodice too, to get the buttonholes perfectly in the right spot. Obviously you can use the button guide, but I like to do it this way. So I just pop the two back bodice pieces so that they're kind of butted up against each other but not overlapped. And then using your buttonhole as a guide, just pop a pin exactly across from it. Just like that. And do it for the others as well. And then once you've done that, oops, sorry. Once you've done that, you've got your spots for all of your buttonholes and you're ready to go. So then you'll know that it'll all be lined up perfect. Sorry, not your buttonholes, your buttons. You can pop another pin in that's 1/2 inch away from the edge, so you know exactly where they overlap, or where they cross over is where your button needs to go. So I hope that helps you with your perfect buttonholes for the tea party and any other pattern you're doing. And again, the two products that I used today were the Craft Smart Fray Stop and the Birch buttonhole cutter, both available on the Tada website. Thanks guys, see you tomorrow for another product review.